هاي السلام عليكم. هلا هلا شيومة شلونك؟ شو اخبارك؟ I miss you so much.
Me too, long time.
Yeah, how's your work?
Good, doing
Good.
well.
37-year-old Balsam Al-Ayoub is a familiar face to the people of Kuwait.
Very beautiful. I really love it. To do your nails, it's just being a normal feminine woman that you want to take care of yourself and to do something new.
Balsam is a former fencer and Kuwait's first ever professional sportswoman. She represented Kuwait in many international competitions and is a two-time medalist. Her fame now extends beyond sport, and she is often featured in fashion magazines. Balsam is currently working to create a groundbreaking program where boys and girls can enjoy sport together.
My dream is to have an equal rights between women and men, between male and females in the sport field.
Her story. This is Kuwait's oldest and most prestigious state-run sports club.
Let's sing the national anthem. Breathe in, breathe deeply. Are you okay?
Balsam runs a program teaching children the joy of sport. The participants this time are aged between 4 and 13. 8 of the children are girls. It's unusual for boys and girls to do sports together at a state-run facility.
Show me your action. Ready? This way, this way. Relax your legs. Come on, Hanan. Show me. Show me. Are you okay? Don't strike too hard.
حنان كسرت بالضحك. تعالي تعالي يا رنين.
Fencing is, how was it? It's very nice and it's a sport like that, and I like it. I like it and I want to continue with it.
As well as fencing, children learn karate and swimming. Participation is free, and Balsam bears all of the equipment and personnel costs. In Kuwait, such private sponsorship is almost unheard of.
This is the thing that we miss in our society, that kids involved into the sport movement have the experiment in their life to feel how sport can affect them in a very positive way.
Kuwait is a Middle Eastern country where most of the population are practicing Muslims. Public interaction with members of the opposite sex outside the family is rare. Women usually wear long, flowing garments and conceal their hair. In traditional restaurants, men dine on a men's-only floor. There is a separate room for the women. Such distinction between the genders is also reflected in the world of sports. To date, Kuwait has sent a total of 309 athletes to the Olympic Games. Only 3 female athletes have participated in just 2 Olympics.
If she wants to do sports outside, like in a special club or something, it will not be something encouraging. Her family will want to encourage her. Some families encourage and support their girls to have a sport lifestyle in a gym. But when it comes to a competitive competitions or competitive sports, they don't really encourage their daughters, and they don't really show their interest.
Balsam herself does not follow tradition and usually wears a t-shirt and jeans. Today, she is visiting a mall in the center of the city that houses around 350 different stores that deal exclusively in fabrics.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for some cotton fabric, something light.
Balsam is a regular visitor to this shop.
Taking the yellow and then I take the blue. Huh? لا لا خلاص.
Many of her sporting female friends ask her to make special garments.
If she wants to go, for example, for the gym, and she's wearing like a sleeveless t-shirt or a short t-shirt, and she wants to be really covered on the way to the gym. I know girls who who wears their husband's t-shirts, but at the same time there is a struggle because they will not look really elegant. So I made this one. It's short because it's for a tiny woman. I made it. Here you can see one of the pieces. This is not my, this is for her, it fits her, and this is with a hat. It's wide, it's nice. I love it, I love the space.
Balsam's mother was a physical education teacher and her father a successful businessman. Together with her younger sister, she took up fencing in her teens.
Beautiful family, very warm, very have a very high care for us. My mom and dad, they support us a lot, and they really encourage us to do different things. Sport was one of the main and major daily activities that we have in our life. And especially my mom, because she's an athlete, she really encouraged us to do sport. She was the role model for me as a female. So because she was a woman who do sport and who trains others to do sport, who were an athlete, my father had a very powerful influence on me. And I remember that I think he's one of the unique fathers that he never discriminate or had a difference in genders.
Thanks to the support of her understanding parents, Balsam continued to fence. At the age of 26, she became Kuwait's first ever professional female athlete and started to take part in various international competitions. Balsam was even selected to carry the flag for her country at the World University Games.
Fencing had changed my life. Fencing had made what I am now, today. It really empowers me.
In 2007, Balsam started her campaign to help all children benefit from the same supportive environment she had during her childhood.
I reached on after 20 years. So this is what we have to do for the society, for the kids, for women, for girls, for anyone who really need to be empowered.
What do inspiring Asian women carry in their purses?
And this is the makeup, my makeup bag. I like makeup because it makes you like any normal woman, that any woman in the world, just for being woman.
Like you put makeup because you like to be beautiful. I think women put makeup when they're sad and when they're happy. As this one, this is a misbah I made after my dad passed away in a few months. This is his name, Balsam Al-Ayoub in Arabic. And I don't know why, I really don't know why this picture is in my bag, but I really love it. Adnan here was 5 years old, or 4 years old maybe, yeah, 4.
Balsam married her husband 15 years ago. He's a government official, and they have an 8-year-old son. Influenced by his mother, Adnan loves sports too.
Everybody, when they do sport, they have a different thing. They can't do the same thing. They have to do a different thing. Me, I wish I'd be a champion about swimming, and she wish she would be a champion about fencing, so she is.
Balsam plans to expand her sports program to enable more children to participate. To accomplish this, she will need to find sponsors. She targets private companies that are known for their interest in corporate social responsibility. She calls each one personally.
Hello. Good morning. Who is in charge of corporate social responsibility at your company, please? It's for a gender equality sports program.
She's been turned down by many companies.
When you say I'm doing a program for kids from 5 to 12 years old, and then religion is included on this conversation, I think this is something really make you feel confused, because this is something have nothing to do with ethics, religion, morals. This is something away from all that. This is something about health, about rights, about gender equality, about giving kids a very healthy environment for them to develop their skills. So this is all being ignored, and the focus is the religion and the traditions.
Balsam is using her fame to call for a change in the current situation by appearing in the media.
Hello and welcome to our show. Our guest today is a professional sportswoman who is a well-known face on TV. Balsam, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here on your show. I think it's important for future generations to understand that boys and girls should have equal opportunities to play sports. If we can build such a culture, we can create a better sporting environment. The future of the sporting world should be put in the hands of experienced athletes to ensure a brighter future for sports in Kuwait.
Today, one of Kuwait's largest corporations is giving Balsam the opportunity to come and speak to them. If the company agrees to sponsor the sports program, it will not only help Balsam financially, but it will also have a big impact on society as a whole.
Now this is the letter I'm putting out here. So, good luck, Balsam.
Let's go. For 3 weeks, I've been trying and preparing for this meeting to sit down with the right person. You have to take long time and struggle. You know, when you write your ID and you put your target, you just think that it is one line and you will reach what you want. But in the reality, there is mountains, there is holes, there is drops, there is up and down, there is raining, thunders. So hopefully today we will have spring season.
This is a major automobile manufacturer.
Thank you so much. And the way when we were coming, you asked me if I was worried or nervous. I said no. I start to be nervous now. اهلين هلا والله هلا شلونك شو اخبارك عساك بخير شو صحتك لا حياك الله. So Mr. Nihad, the thing is, how did I approach to be here today is by two things. And as you know that the word gender equality is so sensitive here in our societies, and it's really it's like a conflict zone for people to understand when you talk about gender equality. They don't really feel comfortable about that. Exactly. Yeah. So what I have made is a project called Champion Among Us. This is
Champion Among Us.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the first time ever that a governmental club in Kuwait hosts both boys and girls training camp.
This is the volunteers always they trying to enhance some values which is not available.
Yeah, I really believe in, I don't call myself a volunteer as I call myself a human investor.
Human investor.
So I invest in humans, which I believe that these can be a very, that's why I call it champion among us, because it might be a champion among us and no one knows about him.
I think they focus for these things, yes. For equity, for racism, combat, and for discrimination, exactly. For gender equity and
empowerment.
Empowerment,
yeah.
I think it is good to start from you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Allah يعافيك.
Thank you, Ms. Balsam.
Allah يسلمك مع السلامة. He's understanding the concept, and it's rare for people in that position to understand the concept. The first thing they ask you about, from my experience, is where you're going to put my logo.
Balsam's campaign is having a gradual effect on the society of Kuwait. Today, she has been invited to visit a sports facility that is still under construction. The owner is aiming to create a unique facility where more than 300 children can study a selection of 17 sports throughout the year. She is hoping Balsam will come on board as an advisor.
This is an amazing dream for younger children to see one day I'm going to become like Balsam, and for me to see there's our women of Kuwait represented in good light.
So it will be covered from how many?
From the top.
Oh, from the top.
And it'll be completely covered, like a normal room, yes. But the beautiful solar lighting coming through.
Yeah.
And over here, you'll have very high walls for the gymnastics.
The facility is scheduled to open in November this year.
If someone say that we have a women's sport in Kuwait, yes, we have. But where is women on reality, on the sport movement of the country, on the leading plan, on the decision position? Where is that? I want to see that in the future. A dream? This is, yes, one of my dreams.